back to my channel, where on this channel we talk everything books, nursing, medicine, and also things university related. Now today we are going to talk about a university related topic, but also a medicine, nursing related topic. It was actually a question from one of my students. So she asked, what is mental wealth? And she actually got it wrong and asked, what is mental health? However, another student says, no, it's actually mental wealth. So actually, we can't speak about mental health without speaking about mental wealth and vice versa. So because this is for the students, let's begin with the NHS definition. That's the National Health Service definition of mental health. So first we'll define mental health, we'll define mental wealth, and we see how the two combine together. So in 2015, the NHS produced a document called No Health Without Mental Health, and it was a policy. And this policy was aimed at developing in the country something called a mind and body experience, where basically we need a healthy mind and also a healthy body. So it says that the state of mind and body, feeling safe, able to cope with the sense of connection with other people, communities, and wider environment. So the No Health Without Mental Health policy says that mental health is a positive state of mind and body, feeling safe, able to cope, and with a sense of connection with other people, communities, and the wider environment. So, all too often, people associate mental health with health problems. So when we talk about mental health, we never see it as a positive. We always consider mental health as something negative. However, in mental health well-being, we know that mental health can also be positive and negative. So let's talk about mental health in the negative. So when you think about mental health in the negative, you're thinking about things like mental illnesses, diseases, anxiety, depression, thoughts of suicide, bipolar disease, and a plethora of other diseases, which is classified as bad mental health. Now, some of these diseases, they can be treated and rectified. Others, they can't be treated. There's just medication to keep the disease at bay. So let's talk about good mental health. This is very, very important because, as I said before, all too often, when we think about mental health, we always think about bad mental health. So let's talk about good mental health. So good mental health has 4 key components. Good mental health is a person's ability to function and doing daily activities in things such as learning, the ability to feel, express and manage a range of positive and negative emotions, and the ability to form and maintain good relationships with others. And that's so key, because without good relationships, then we can't really function properly in the world. So let's run through those 4 again. The ability to learn, the ability to feel, the ability to express and manage a range of positive and negative emotions, and the ability to form and maintain good relationships with others. So in essence, we're saying that good mental health means being generally able to think, feel, react, act in ways that's appropriate for our life. But if you go through a period of poor mental health, you might find ways you are frequently thinking, feeling, acting, and coping in the negative. So it's very good to be aware that we can transition from poor mental health into mental wellness. The core terms that we think about when we combine mental health and mental well-being is that mental wealth is about how we tap into our thoughts or feelings or emotions to reframe how we view our life. It's about identifying our strengths, have compassion for others and ourselves as well. It's important that we are compassionate towards ourselves, and we learn how to be the best version of ourselves that we can be. Above all, quintessentially, it should help to make us feel more happy and more positive. So where mental health is the physiological functioning of the brain and the nervous system, mental wealth is how successful we are at managing the content and emotional aspects of our mind. Now, these in managing these, we think about things like soft skills. So in university, they teach you soft skills of how to manage your mental health and mental wealth, such as you might learn about critical thinking, emotional intelligence, and resilience, alongside practical skills such as digital proficiency and industry connections. So what that means is how to work with others on the computer and maybe face to face as well. Now, what's especially good about mental wealth, is the varying topics and the emphasis on personal development, practical skills, skills for the workplace. So as nurses, if you look at this from a nursing or clinician perspective, mental wealth is teaching us and training us how to develop practical skills that will help us on the wards. And as you know, being on the ward is very stressful, so we do need these skills. So we are able to manage our emotions, and it means that we're better able also to manage our life. And remember, your life is not only your personal life, but also it's your work life. So it's also how to manage your work-life balance. So this is where mental wealth is very, very important. So let's consider the key points about what was discussed. Don't take your thoughts too seriously. Thoughts aren't facts. Learn to dismiss them if they're bad and repetitive. If they're bad and repetitive, learn to dismiss them. There will be more cloud in your mind if you dwell on the bad emotions, the bad mental health thoughts. So embrace positive thoughts and emotion. Be aware of where to put your focus. Never put your focus on the negative. Always put your focus on the positive. You know, we tend to focus on things that confirms our belief. So if you've got a belief that is negative, you look for negative things to confirm that belief. So try and not focus on those things. If we see the world as a bad place, then we will look for confirmation for that it's really bad. So this is known as confirmation bias. So you need to use confirmation bias in the positive and not the negative. And the last point to leave you with, most importantly, is to be aware of what you focus on as it grows, and then it becomes real. So don't ever try and focus on negatives, because that will grow and become real. So I hope that was helpful in defining what is mental health and what is mental wealth. And we can see that both are intertwined. They can't be one without the other. So mental well-being is a connection between mental health and mental wealth. So thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And if you like the content, don't forget to share it with your friends and family. If you think this might help someone as well, don't forget to share it with them. And also hit the notification button and make sure you're getting all my videos when I post them. Thank you so much for watching.